Poppin' T Squad, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade, Brandy versus Monica versus. It just went off and it was freaking amazing. Both ladies showed up and showed the fuck out. I would have to say overall, I give it a tie. I do feel like Brandy edged Monica out with a couple of songs, but overall, it was a tie. Like both ladies came and represented not only for the culture, but for women, for Black women, for us 80s babies that grew up on 90s, early 2000s music. They both look beautiful. Monica's Fendi outfit gave the internet life. That Fendi beret, that Fendi bolero jacket, the Fendi corset, the tan leather pants, the heels. Everybody thought she had on boots, but she just had on leather pants and a heel. But she looked amazing. That short black bow, her makeup beat was everything. Brandy's braids were life. I liked her little ethereal 70s, hippie vibe look that she had going on. Both ladies sound amazing. Like I said, they came with all the hits. I must say, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. This is all tea, all shade. There were quite a few cringy moments, especially in that first hour. I knew Brandy was going to say something slick. I couldn't believe that she brought up Monica punching her back in the day. That shit was funny as fuck. Their energies are very different. Brandy kept on stressing, let's go on tour together. Let's do music together. Let's get a bag together. And Monica's not here for it. Monica's not doing that. This is a one-time gig. Monica, I'm going to do this with you today because the bag was right. This is going to help both of ourselves. We both independent now. We needed this check. We needed this bag. It was going to be a big thing for the culture, for R&B music, for Black music. But girl, no, we are not doing nothing together. She ain't forgot that a few years ago you were still talking shit about her. Y'all had y'all little conversation beforehand, but she ain't fucking with Brandy like that. And it was kind of cringy. Brandy is very socially awkward. You can tell. She doesn't get like social cues. She tries to be funny, but it doesn't come across funny most of the time. But towards the end, they kind of finally started finding their rhythm and everything. But I would love to see them do something together. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But tonight was special. I will watch it again, time and time again. Brandy's in my top 5 favorite artists of all time, female wise. I grew up on her music. I got the chance to meet her and spend time with her. You can see that under my Brandy playlist. Me meeting her, me spending the weekend with her, doing a video with her. All of that's under my Brandy playlist. It was a special experience that I will never, ever, ever forget, meeting someone that I've looked up to my whole life, even though we're the same age or whatever. But musically, she is the vocal Bible. Her runs, her riffs, her registry is just everything. I listen to her music anyway very often. But just hearing the songs and up against Monica songs, it was just a night to remember. We grew up with the Monica versus Brandy, thing of who's better, who you team Monica, you team Brandy, the beef that they created and the fans created against them. We've all seen it. So to see these two ladies come together and put that shit aside for one night was just beautiful. Shout out to Swiss Beats and Timberland for creating Versuz. This has been monumental just for the music industry, especially during this pandemic. I was just telling a girlfriend, I was just telling Sheridan on the phone tonight that they could do so much with Versuz. They could do Versuz with athletes, put 2 athletes in the same room, play their best highlight reels. Who is better, LeBron or Stephen Curry, some shit like that. They can do Versuz with actors, put Robert De Niro up against Al Pacino, their best top 10 films, the other person's top 10 films. 10 films. Like Versuz can go through so many different avenues. I would love to see a Versuz with Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera. I would love to see a Versuz with NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys. I would love to see like a Versuz with like Mary J. Blige versus like Faith Evans. Ooh, that would be so good. Shanti versus Keisha Cole. That would be legendary. It's so many people that, are left that could do these Versuz that it would just be, let's bring some old bitches. Let's get Diana Ross versus Gladys. Let's put them old bitches in the ring and let them go, bitch. This is just a wonderful idea that has brought so much joy to us as people, and letting these artists whose music probably isn't doing as well as it used to, it gives them a resurgence in sales. This was a monumental night. I loved it. I got my life with all of their songs. I've been a huge fan of both ladies. Monica, I grew up on her. I loved her. I wanted to be her neck roll, and all of this. And, her first album with Baby, That's Why I Love You So Much. And Like This and Like That. And Don't Take It Personal. Her short haircut. I had the same short haircut when I was her age. I cut my hair off in the back when I was 13. You couldn't tell me shit. Like, these two girls, I feel like I grew up with them, even though I didn't know them personally. Growing up, I felt like I knew them. Their songs took me through my teenage years, my heartbreaks, the finding the boy that I like, friendship breakups, all of that shit. Like, their songs were the soundtrack of my youth. So tonight was very special to me. Like, hearing Brandy sing, hearing Monica sing, their voices together just go together like peanut butter and jelly. Like, it is beautiful. It was beautiful. 1.1 million viewers on Instagram the whole time through. I can't wait to see like the other stats and numbers when they come in from like Twitter and all the other social media platforms. It was just wonderful. It's the only explanation. Yeah, I'm gonna sing on her for real for y'all one day. Like years of pain thrown away in a single day. Oh, Jesus, I wish I could sing, but my neighbors and it's late. But anywho, like, they did that. I enjoyed it. I loved every minute of it. Who do you think won? Who were you, team Monica? Were you team Brandy? I'm team both ladies. This was a great night. This was special. This will go down in history. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And I love you and see you on the next one. Bye.